Oh my God. This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. You have Kenny, you have Carlil, you have Bamba. There is a three-headed goat on the loose, and they are about to come to you
You got
live
sports,
on the same
you got
convo. I
anime,
repeat,
you
this
got
is not
media,
a
you got
drill. They are about
entertainment.
to come to you live on
The
the same
same
convo.
convo, baby. Tap in.
Let's go!
Okay, now it's time to conversate. Same convo on your airwaves. Bamba came to entertain and Kenny talking anime. Carla coming with the sports, they changing lives in major ways. You was tweaking out if TAC ain't on your playlist. If you come and listen, then you listen to the best. They not worried about the others, cause they better than the rest. Kenny, Carla, bomb, but they put the others to the test. New episode flow, now tap in to see what is next.
Welcome back to the same convo with your same host, Carlil, Kenny, and Bamba, with our special guest, my boy Jai Jackson, aka 50 Cent. You feel me? And today I got the anime section. But before we get into the topic, I haven't done this in a while because I don't remember the last time I did this. But it's time for the anime update. I need to know what anime you watching right now. If you're not watching the anime right now, which anime you watched recently, and where you're at with it, how you feel about it. Um, I just finished Demon Slayer last night.
Hey, oh wait, Demon Slayer. I thought you were about to say Fire Force. I hate you.
No, that's after what did I say, Mom? But that was after Attack on Titan. I'm trying to catch up to the ones I haven't caught up in. Then I'm gonna start Fire Force again. I just watched Demon Slayer. I just watched the end of the Entertainment District arc. I was texting Mom about it earlier. That whole arc is that's
Ain't nothing. I still haven't seen it.
all I gotta say.
That see Shang-Chi when he figured out the thing, that shit cold.
That's a fire ass arc. But Kenny, you're gonna have a lot of when you watch it, you're gonna have a lot of questions. I ain't gonna lie to you. Cause it was so much going on. A lot of niggas should be dead. And yeah, but since Kenny hasn't seen it, I won't go too deep into it. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Jai, go ahead, give me an anime update. What you been watching recently?
I rewatched Record of Ragnarok. I rewatched it because I've been keeping up with the manga itself, but I just like the animation style. I like it, so I rewatched it. And then Chainsaw Man.
Okay. Chainsaw Man been going viral. I ain't gonna lie. It's the every anime website I go to. It's the number one trending anime for like 2 months.
There's a lot of hype for the anime to come out. Now that it's out, I heard it's fire.
Thanks.
It's fire. It's solid.
All right. Kenny, go ahead.
Everybody know I've been watching Fairy Tail.
Yeah, the goat.
I just got to the point. Lucy, her future self, got killed by what's his name's future self? What's his name? He's a shadow dragon. I forgot what his name.
Yeah. You talking about Rogue?
Yeah, Rogue. Her and Lucy came back from the future. And he killed Lucy's future self.
Wait. So you already saw the fight between Natsu Sting and Rogue?
Oh yeah, 2-on-1.
They really
2-on-1 Natsu.
When I tell you, I did not know Natsu was going to be that strong when they first got back. Like when they first left Tenru Island and he entered the Grand Magic Games. I ain't gonna lie, that's one of the best fights.
Crazy.
That's the cold. You said what?
I just peeped something right now.
He
didn't even use his second. What's the shit called? The second research something. What's it called? They hidden power thing because they missed out on their training. Remember they got this thing called the second something.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
He didn't even use it because now I'm think about it. When Urza wanted to tap into her second wind, what the fuck it's called, she's activating second whatever. Natsu never said that. He didn't even use it.
Facts.
I just think that.
Hey, Goldie things coming soon.
I'm expecting the little kingdom thing to get destroyed by dragons. I'm waiting for that.
Hey, that hoe's gonna be tough. I ain't gonna lie. All right, big man, where you at?
Man, so I'm with Ja too. I've been watching 2 animes lately, Bleach and Chainsaw Man, both made by Mappa. Mappa right now is just shitting on everybody in terms of
Facts.
of animation. Everything is crisp. The whole anime, bro. You watching it? People are even saying that they were using CGIs and they had to come out and show that they actually drew this shit. And Chainsaw Man, like Ja knows. Like I when I first saw the design of it, I hated it. But that shit is cold and it's funny. The author of it was bullied in college. And he said he liked it.
Okay.
So he made sure the character has that trait too. Forget about your dream. Forget about really this man said, I just want some boobs. That's it. Give me some boobs.
Some huh?
I want some boobs.
So Chainsaw Man is a horny anime.
Yeah, that's what I say.
Oh, I said this in the chat. I'm gonna say it on here. The fan service on Fairy Tail is OD. Whoever made that is overly horny.
Ain't no fan service.
Well, I never seen an anime show coochie. I said, what is going on here?
Watch Rosario on Vampire. You'll be surprised. It's not, but it damn near should be.
Carlo, now watch Bastard on Netflix.
I'm not watching
that's
that. That clip you sent to me. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. Because all I need is for my little sister to go on my account and be like, "What's this?" And it's over.
What is that?
It's over with. It's gonna be an angry mother at my door. But all right, let's go ahead and get into the main topic of the day. So originally in the chat, I did say I wanted to talk about our favorite rival fights in anime. But before we started, I decided to say if your favorite is not the best, is not what you think is also the best rivalry fight, then pick what you think is the best. But if it is, go ahead and stick with your favorite. If you can't make a decision, then just go ahead and stick with your favorite and we'll add it into the debate. But we're gonna talk about the best rivalry fights we think in our opinion, and then we're gonna debate about them afterwards. So since Bomba was last on the last question, Bomba, you're gonna go first. Go ahead, give me your best rival fight.
Best rivalry fights. Naruto Shippuden. I'm gonna go the Third Great Ninja War. Obito and Kakashi.
I was gonna pick that one.
In the Kamui verse. Now, this rivalry, the reason why it's so interesting, I feel like it starts with basically the struggles of Obito. Basically Naruto in the Uchiha body. Obito kind of always felt like he felt behind Kakashi. Kakashi, why are you so talented? Even though they were butting heads, they started bonding, and at the point where they started bonding, that's when Obito quote unquote got crushed under a rock. We thought the boy was dead. But then fast forward to the war going on, Kakashi for some reason just hits Rin with a Chidori, and Obito saw that. Now knowing how the Sharingan worked, and they both had the same Sharingan, basically, they both awakened the Mangekyo Sharingan. And all the abilities that we've seen Kakashi have, basically, Obito has it or has better. Now, that fight and all of this, just Naruto works in such a wonderful way where, how everybody's manipulating everybody else. So kind of you find out that everything else was, Madara made it happen first, and then that fight is how Obito basically freed himself, with the hands of Kakashi, the same hands that freed Rin back in the day when he thought that Rin was basically just killed, but that's what she wanted. Come to find out,
that's a solid pick.
No, that one was and just between the flashbacks, I feel like
that's
in the past too.
That's what really got me. In between the fights of them being where they was at then, back when they used to train and then back, I was like, okay, that's solid. Yeah.
And the part where Obito and Kakashi, you know how the flashback, they were they fought and they got to the end of it, and Kakashi was basically helping Obito up.
Mm-hmm.
And Obito grabbed their hand, but then this adult Obito pushes him by the shoulder, nah.
Facts.
And they hit each other. And I was like, yeah, this shit was well executed. That's solid. Top. That's a
solid pick. That's a solid pick. Okay. Kenny.
Okay. He took my pick.
Yes, sir.
Come back to me.
All right, Jai.
I got two just sitting like teetering, but I'm gonna go with the probably not the most well known one. To the anime that I was watching recently, Record of Ragnarok. There's a fight between the first man, Adam, and the god of gods. Well, not ours, but of course in the anime which is Zeus at the time. And the man, Adam, like the Valkyrie turn themselves into weapons so that the humans have a better chance of winning. Adam's weapon, mind you, he only got a leaf on. Just a leaf. His weapon was one brass knuckle. Mind you, he's going against Zeus.
Right.
Not no little like B tier god. This is Z tier, like S tier god. He's like one brass knuckle, one hand, right hand.
Wait, we're talking about Adam, like Adam and Eve?
Wait, no.
Yes.
Kenny, you know the show. We talked about this show. That was the show that they added on Netflix, right?
Yeah, I've heard of it. I never watched it.
Yeah, I just remember what show that is.
And the reason that I like that fight so much is because Adam's special ability, he was created in God's image, so his eyes basically copy every move that Zeus does. So basically, he's dodging all Zeus's move, and he's like, you know what? I like that, and then he did it to him. So it's now that I'm thinking about it, it's the Sharingan. It's a version of the Sharingan, but he the way he does it, and then the way the fight ends, where it looks like Zeus is losing, and then Zeus just stops, and he's like, even they were fighting, and Adam was dead a long time ago. His body just kept fighting, and I was just like that.
Jack, can we talk about Isaac Netero?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Zeus looked exactly like Isaac Netero.
Exactly. Now that you said it, I see exactly the comparison. But that's my favorite, but especially because I just watched it recently and I love that fight. But because Carlil said, choose the best. My personally is probably Naruto versus Sasuke the first time they fought at the
yeah, that's solid. That's solid.
Yeah, that has to be the top, especially because everybody knows that Naruto is not trying to kill Sasuke, but know that Sasuke's trying to actively kill Naruto. So, but seeing the level of skill that Naruto has built up from when we first meet him, I was just like, yeah. And he was really giving Sasuke that work. I was like, whoop his little emo ass. Do it. Bring him back.
Facts.
But that's where I'm teetering at. Like those two right there. If you haven't seen Record of Ragnarok, I'd really suggest it personally. But I also read the manga, so it's different for me. I know a little more about it.
Okay.
It's a hard one. But yeah, those two.
So let
me lay the stage for Carlos.
I got mine now.
Carlos, bro, I know you way too well, my nigga. I know you. When you said this is what we doing, I was like, I'm not even gonna touch this one. He go cover.
Look, your facts. You go, Kenny. You said you got yours.
Mm-hmm.
So we got two from the Naruto universe. We got Kakashi versus Obito, and we got Naruto versus Sasuke. You said the first fight, right? Yeah,
that's my favorite one.
I ain't gonna lie, that's probably one of the most emotional fights that I've ever watched too. Because I mean, what you was talking about, like the progression of Naruto, and like in the original series, the progression of Naruto is just amazing to see, because he goes from being like somebody that was getting laughed at to, oh, this man beat Kiba. Okay, he might have got a little something. So, oh, he just beat Neji. Okay, that man. Okay, he's kind of like that. Then he beats Gaara, and he's like, okay, this man's actually a problem. And then, but that whole time in the anime, like Sasuke is already known to be this great talent. Like even at the tuning exams, like people were booing because Sasuke was late. You feel me? Like people wanted to see this man fight. And then we get to the final battle to where this man is just on par. You feel me? So I think that's a solid pick. Kenny,
crazy? You know what's crazy? We always say we got cheated out of Neji versus Sasuke, but Neji would have beat the shit out that man.
Maybe.
No, not maybe. Rock Lee was about to kill Sasuke before the tuning exam started, and Rock Lee already said he can never even get close to touching Neji. Neji was gonna beat the shit out of him.
During the exam, Sasuke had the curse mark up.
Facts.
Neji was gonna beat the shit out. Okay, remember this? Sasuke didn't really know he had his Sharingan. He didn't really know how to use that shit. Neji was already Sharingan.
I have a question. Do you think that Neji could have beat Gaara at that point?
Hell no.
So think about that, then. Think about that.
Wait, let me talk. The reason I say maybe is because his gentle fist is covered in chakra. He might have been able to get through Gaara's sand shell with his gentle fist.
I don't see him getting near Gaara, if that makes
sense. I don't see him getting near Gaara either, because one thing you have to think about, a big reason why Neji lost is because of the amount of chakra that Naruto had inside of him from the Nine Tails. That's a big reason that he lost, because he had got to a point where he closed all of Naruto's chakra points. And then Naruto, Nine Tails is like, go ahead and use me because you finna die. You feel me? And so
also not Sasuke only hit this nigga because he understood that like you need extra amounts of power. He leaped all the way up that wall, charged up that Chidori. I think he had the mark on, slid down, ran into this nigga, and barely just made it through the shield.
Because at that point, Neji out of the original 13 probably was the strongest and the most talented. But at that point, if you were to pit him against a Naruto, a Sasuke, or a Gaara, they have way too much extra chakra that his talents at that point wasn't going to be able to close, like for anything.
I don't think Gaara could get through Neji's was it the rotation that he did?
Oh, for sure.
He don't have to.
He
has just to wait. Neji's not going to turn around forever. He going to stop. I just got to wait.
Right.
I can literally turn you around in that, while you're turning around, I'm going to make a nice little bubble around you. When you're done, I'll crush you again. Facts. I see a tsunami. You're not stopping that.
Facts. That's a good debate for another episode. But go ahead, Kenny, since you said you have yours.
I got two. I'm going Whitebeard versus Roger.
We didn't even see that in its entirety. That's a
Now I'm going Luffy versus Kaido.
Rivals. That was his enemy. I'm talking about rivals.
They're Yonkos. They're rivals. They're Yonkos.
Shut the hell up.
Shut up. Shut up.
What?
Kenny, I'm talking about that's not a rival fight.
They didn't know each other at all.
They were both Yonkos.
They didn't know each other at all.
Rivals.
We became a Yonko.
If I pull up on somebody and just start fighting, don't mean we rivals. It just means I don't like you.
But Whitebeard versus Roger would have been a good pick if we actually saw a fight. You feel me? We saw
a Blade clash.
That's what I'm saying. A 10-second backflash, flashback.
Backflash.
Shut up. You know what, Kenny? I'm gonna go ahead and say mine. You think one more time, because that's just nuts. That's just nuts. You do better. All right. I feel like y'all my boys. Y'all know me enough to where I'm finna go with this. The Mamba is gonna spoil it before I went to Kenny. So I want to talk about, in my opinion, and a lot of people's opinions, the best rivalry fight of all time from the father of anime. It has to be the father of all rivalries. Goku versus Vegeta. And not the first fight, not they fight against Broly, because we didn't in the movie Broly, because we didn't see that. My fault, the movie Superhero, because we didn't see that. But Super Saiyan 2 Goku versus Majin Vegeta, in my opinion, is not only I for sure, hands down, think that's the best fight in Dragon Ball alone. But I think that's the best rival fight in anime history due to the build up, due to the emotion that was going through that. If we telling the story, if we setting the stage for the fight, this is the Majin Buu saga. This is 7 years after, they defeated Cell. They were at peace. Goku was training in the other world. Vegeta was still training on Earth. And then the world tournament was supposed to be a collision course. You feel me? Like, even before they went out to the mountains to fight, they were supposed to fight in that world tournament. That was damn near like, if that, I think we can all argue, if they were able to actually fight in that world tournament, that probably would have been one of the greatest fights of all time. But just the build up, because they also, when they were picking numbers, Goku and Vegeta had each other first round. And so you fast forward to the events that happened. You have Spopovich and the gang come through. Fast forward, Vegeta has an M on his head. He's taking control. He gets this M on his head basically for more power to go back and prove that he's just the same evil, hard heart and saying that he has always been. And with this power, he has also gotten to a maximum of a Super Saiyan 2 where he thinks that he's not only on par, but he is also stronger than Goku. And just the fight itself was just amazing. The different strategies that they used to try to defeat each other. And at the end of the fight, it did end with a draw. A lot of anime fans will try to say that Vegeta won that fight. No, if y'all know Vegeta as a character, he's not taking that as a win. All he did, they stopped the fight once they sensed Majin Buu's power level, and then he knocked Kakarot out because he wanted to go and handle that himself. But that's got to be my pick. Just the crash course they had. They were set on a collision course from day one. Since the Saiyan saga, we all wanted to see that rematch, and then we got it in that moment in the Majin Buu saga. So
I'm gonna say though,
imagine fighting somebody and losing. Imagine fighting somebody knowing that you're gonna get your ass whooped, and you decide, you know what? Let me go get a face tattoo. This gonna make me better.
I'm fucking weak. Man, so go ahead and put that.
Also, Carla, you said also something about the verses between them before, like at the tournament. Goku would have whooped Vegeta.
No, for sure. He would have whooped that man. Because at that point, because you got to remember, the reason why Goku didn't go Super Saiyan 3 is because he literally saw what Vegeta was doing the whole time. He saw the reason why he wanted the M on his head. He saw what he was doing. He said, if I turn Super Saiyan 3, instead of he wanted to give him a good fight. If he turned Super Saiyan 3, that would have took Vegeta all his pride away.
Vegeta, when he found out he wanted to die.
Facts.
Vegeta went and joined the game.
But nah, if they would have fought in a world tournament, yeah, because Goku would have went Super Saiyan 3 and he would have tore that man to shreds.
Another point too. Your pick and Josh's pick are perfect mirror of each other. Sasuke and Naruto, Vegeta and Goku.
I see it.
At that point, each of the main characters could have beat their ass, but they were holding down. Like Naruto just wanted to say Sasuke, so Sasuke was over there sucking his taking his chakra and shit. Naruto could have really beat this nigga's ass from the get-go, but he was
if Naruto, if that was like a regular villain and Naruto didn't hold back, it would have been over for Sasuke.
It would have been over. And Goku, same thing again. He was also holding back to save Vegeta's pride.
Facts.
So Carlo, I got mine. I'm going Naruto Shippuden, Naruto and Sasuke's final fight after the Great Ninja War.
That's what he got.
No, they said
he got the first one.
Got the first fight.
I
got a question, Carlo. Do you consider the fight between Jiren and Goku at the Tournament of Power? Do you consider that a rival fight?
No, I wouldn't. I would say if they choose to bring back Jiren later, in Super, and they have some type of sparring match or something like that, I would closely consider that because of just the relationship they built. at the end of the world, the tournament of power. But no, I don't think it's a rival fight. And plus, there was only a few moments where Jiren and Goku did fight 1-on-1, and then Jiren had to fight him, Goku, Frieza, and Android 17 at the end.
Yeah.
So,
It's
They
super
was-
hit
they
if
was
this
better.
rival.
you said what?
I said it's super hit if this rival.
Facts.
Okay. I wasn't sure on that because I don't watch Dragon Ball Z as much as you would think I need to. But I was wondering, this is curiosity and all that good
Facts.
stuff.
Facts. No, for sure. Kenny, why is the final fight do you think is the best out of all anime? All anime that you watch, why do you think that's the best fight?
Well, so one is pretty much what Bomba said. Like, I feel like watching that fight in the moment, people don't realize that Sasuke's fighting to kill, but Naruto is literally just fighting to restrain him. And Naruto, unlike Sasuke, Naruto had been fighting for like 2 days straight and passing out his chakra to help people like goodie bags. Not only did he fight Madara, he fought Kaguya, a god. So
And still was giving Sasuke them paws.
and
I-
still
I-
get Sasuke to pause. And I would say in Naruto Shippuden, I feel like when it comes to fight choreography, like showing them like throw their hands and bobbing and weaving and stuff, I think that might be the best one, honestly.
Bro, Taijutsu is up. there.
Taijutsu was going.
They're like, I'm like, yo.
Taijutsu and
That's why Rock Lee is my favorite Naruto character because he's the Batman of that. He's like, oh, y'all got ninjutsu. Hey, can y'all fight though?
Hey, this might be a hot take. I don't even think it's a hot take. Naruto at that point got a better Taijutsu than Rock Lee.
At which point? At the end of Shippuden?
Yeah, at the end.
I mean,
Naruto versus Sasuke.
I mean,
Better Taijutsu than Rock Lee.
he better. They supposed to be the two strongest in the world.
Better, like, 'cause
The
at
only
that
reason-
point, he wasn't using chakra. You remember this nigga Sasuke ran up on him? He rocked his ship off the cliff. I'm not even saying down the cliff.
I
Up the
don't
cliff.
know, bro. Rock Lee's way too fast.
Did you watch Naruto versus Otsutsuki?
The who?
What's the Otsutsuki? In the movie. What's the name? Him and Sasuke. When Sasuke ran out of the cape and shit, and Naruto activated
Oh, they tag team that man.
Bruh, that nigga got
That's more Boruto than Naruto Shippuden, though.
that Naruto is weaker than the Naruto that you know.
But has more mastery than like a fighting. Okay, if you're gonna put a Boruto Naruto versus a Naruto Shippuden Rock Lee,
You said that's what I'm saying. Rock Lee at the point where where you got to like where a guy turned shit up. Rock Lee at that point, he wasn't that relevant anymore in terms of power. If we can be honest.
I feel like, and I might be biased for saying this because Rock Lee is my favorite character, but if you know ninjutsu, know tricks and all that, straight hands at that time, because that's all he trains, like it's the only thing he has. Rock Lee, I feel like Rock Lee would give Naruto that.
That's what I'm saying.
if you can that boy Sasaki, it's over with.
No, Rock Lee. What you mean? Rock Lee has never beaten anybody drunk. You realize that?
He he beat God Sensei. God Sensei said
He beat Guy Sensei for real? Because that's what I'm not gonna beat your ass.
What's the name?
God Sensei
God
said Rock Lee is
God
scary.
Sensei did say,
Nobody drunk.
God Sensei,
Yeah, his best drunk fight was against Kimimaro, and Kimimaro almost killed that man until
He
Zara
ain't beat
showed up.
nobody drunk, right? And he ain't beat nobody with his powers like that, like an enemy, right? Now, Naruto has shown times and times again he has fed many people them hooks. You've seen it. This
I'm
nigga
sorry,
fought
Rock Lee's not
Reggie.
the main character.
No, but I'm saying he don't necessarily always turn up the power. At some point, when you make it to Shippuden, he started depending. Like, look at the fight. He ain't activate that QB mode at all. He was just there, shredded clothes, throwing them hooks.
You talking about when he's fighting Sasuke? He couldn't activate Kyuubi mode. He's gonna die. He had no chakra left.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He had to give him the hands, and he
Now,
had.
what me
Question.
and Jara saying
Alright,
that when it comes to throwing these, Rock Lee is better.
Guys,
At that point,
guys.
Naruto is beating Rock Lee's ass. I'm putting my money on that.
Got it. All right. Let's go. We got this. Let's bring it back in. I'm gonna kind of do how Bomba Style did earlier. We're gonna go through process of elimination. So shoot, I'm gonna pick Jai first. I'm gonna start the pot. Jai,
Okay.
out of us three, out of everybody's list, I guess yours included. Whose would you take off the board?
Which one did you have again, Bomba?
Obi Kakashi.
Out of all of us, I'm sorry, Carla. I'm gonna take yours out.
That's tough. That's tough.
No disrespect. It's a solid fight. I understand the premise behind why you picked it, but I feel like the emotion and character development was better in the other R3 than yours.
Arguable. All right, bet. I'm gonna go ahead and go next. Oh wait, hold on. Out of who do you think is the best out of all three? Or, I mean, all four, or do you think yours is the best?
For the best, I'm gonna go Bomba with Kakashi and Obito with the emotion behind the fight, the flashbacks, the visual, everything about that fight was top tier.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna go next. I'm gonna go ahead and choose Bombas to remove just because I'm a hater. Fuck you. Fuck Bomba. You don't deserve number one ever. So yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna choose Kenny's. I'm gonna go ahead and choose Kenny's to remove. The only reason I'm choosing Kenny's to remove is because of the bullshit he said before his actual pick, and it pissed me off.
Oh my god.
Okay, now let me be real serious. I'm gonna be real serious. My fault. If I gotta remove any one of them seriously, I would have to pick. I'm gonna go ahead and pick. Jais for real. That's one of my favorite fights in the series. But as far as like, I'm the one that likes magnitude of power, and I just feel like the other three fights displayed a lot more just individual power between rivals in the fights to where you really could have thought like, either one of them's really gonna die or both of them really gonna die. You feel me? And so
I completely understand. Plus, like Kenny had them when they were completely older and had more power, so I get that.
No, for sure. But it's still one of my favorite fights in the series. But if I had to choose one, me personally, I would take that out. And then after hearing everybody's and recalling, watching the fights and which one I think is the best, I think that boy Carlil kind of knew what he was talking about. So I'm gonna just go ahead and roll with him. You feel me? I just think, you feel me? That's the fight of all fights. I ain't gonna lie to you. In my opinion, that's just the fight of all fights. And I understand if you compare, a lot of people wouldn't think so because you're going to compare animation. All right, understandable. The Dragon Ball Z Majin Buu saga ended in the 90s, guys. Like, it's not their fault. But if that were to get reanimated, just imagine how that shit would look. So, but I'm gonna go ahead, pick mine's the best. I'm gonna remove Jai's. I know what Kenny's gonna say. Bomba, go ahead.
No, I don't get a voice. That's crazy.
You do after Bomba. I just don't feel like hearing you now.
Okay. So Ja, okay, let me clear this up first. Which one you said? Because I thought you were talking about the one that Kenny ended up picking.
No, I was talking about the very first one.
Like Retrieving Art.
Yes, I believe that was the one when he had the curse mark was activated and all that. Yeah,
the man turned into a bat.
So this
he turned
into a bat.
He turned into Man Bat. He turned into Man Bat.
Also, I ain't sure how he ain't have his curse mark out here, but yeah, whatever. I think I'm not removing anybody. I'm gonna just go with the one.
What'd you say?
I am tired. But so I think I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna do it like this. Ja, I think yours. I'm gonna put yours at 4. Because yours, I feel like it's just not fair. It's not necessarily bad, but it's just like in terms of story. It's just early on into the story. You know,
Oh, I get it.
and the story was lit, but compared to the rest,
Yeah,
put it-
that I understand. I completely understand.
yeah. Now, Carlos, I'm about to put yours at 3. The emotion was there a little bit because I feel like that's the only bit of emotion we really got in Dragon Ball Z for real, like the struggles of Vegeta. It made sense.
Yeah, it was shaky. It was shaky.
He said it was shaky. It made sense, and it was a fight. Like they. I feel like early Dragon Ball Z, bro. Like we get like hands like that. Them niggas was throwing it. Like they were butting head, like all that shit. They wasn't at it, and then towards the end, the sacrifice of Vegeta, that was like that. At number 2, I'm gonna put Kenny's. Of course, Masashi Hashimoto changed the whole story of Naruto just to have it like end with the friendship part. You know what I'm saying? That fight was it. Like I said, them niggas was guys at that point. They were throwing each other like
They blew each other's
roster
arms.
size of moves, huh?
You said they blew each other's
They
arms.
literally blew each other's arms.
Can we really just talk about how Naruto and Sasuke is just a big love story, bro? Can we talk about that? It's just a big love story,
We
bro.
talk about how Sasuke loves Naruto more than his wife.
Literally. That is sad. That is sad.
Sasuke, you're home. No, I'm going to see my bro.
That's literally what
Literally.
happened.
And then dish his kid.
Hey, stay here with mom. I'm gonna go see my bro.
It's crazy. Your love for your wife is so low that your own child does not believe that is her mom.
Literally, bro. Like that is
Can we all right, let's all relax.
that was a whole part of the episodes too. Like
That was.
I forgot who her mom was.
She really went to go find Cotty, and I was pissed.
Because of glasses.
Facts. But keep going, mama. Keep going.
Yeah, like yeah, I think that it's number 2 for sure. Like the emotion is there, of course. The struggles of Sasuke is there, but number 1, I gotta go with Kakashi and Obito. The only reason why specifically, these are not even main characters. This is like a tiny bit of like the side story, but it is like deep and it is well made. Nobody knew much about Kakashi, and then you randomly get this story from like like during this war arc, and at that point, really, you can't imagine you can't peak, like you can't bring out more emotion than war. We're in the middle of war. What the hell can you bring more right now? And these niggas go to a different universe, throw hands. The emotion is there. You find out a lot, plots on plots on plots. How Rin died, why Rin died, why the struggle, why Obito is doing this. And it was just like beautiful and fantastic, man. The flashbacks, the fight back in the days now. These niggas have such huge arsenals, but they're not even using all of that. Like, this is just personal. We gotta duke it out. Emotion was there.
This man tried to destroy the world because his childhood friend was killed, and he carried that all the way into adulthood.
If we can be honest,
his childhood sweetheart, he was in love with
be
Rin.
honest.
She
He
wasn't
ain't do
even
it for her.
fucking.
He didn't do it for her. He didn't do it for her. He just, how they be. He didn't do it for her. It was just him.
Man,
But the fight between them, the story between them, Kakashi and Obito, top tier. Kenny, go ahead.
It's yeah, we gotta go.
Last, I hate to say this, but I have to put as the leader, the official response to this.
oh no, he's making it official now. Yes, sir. I'm glad we recorded it too.
Bet.
Gotcha.
That means as the same combo, we all agree that Vegeta versus Goku is last.
Wait, hold on. How you going? How you going?
I agree with
that voice for me?
How you gonna let him sugarcoat you and then do it like that?
No, I was about to say that's how you going? How you going? That's my pick, and I ain't to that. How you gonna pick for me?
I'm sorry. I'm saying it was a good fight. I'm saying it was last because it was stupid. This man Majin Buu is literally about to destroy everything in existence. This man already pulled up on y'all in fucking heaven, and you want to fight Goku?
Oh my, that's not accurate. That's not accurate.
Oh, my fault. That he pulled up on them in heaven after that. My fault.
I was about to say, then Majin Buu wasn't even born, and once
He
Majin Buu
wasn't Kid Buu yet. He
once
wasn't.
Majin Buu was fully born, they stopped fighting.
My point is, you know what's coming. We're getting ready to fight the biggest threat. This dude's gonna make Frieza and Cell look like Krillin.
He did absorb a god.
Literally.
This guy is about to make Frieza and how do I forget this man's name?
Cell.
And Cell, Frieza and Cell look like Krillin or Yamcha, and you want to fight Goku? That's just stupid. That's just idiotic.
He's a Saiyan.
It's stupid. It's idiotic.
He's the prince of all Saiyans.
It's nonsense. Is what it is.
At that time frame, he wasn't a Saiyan no more. He was a Majin because he joined the gang.
Shut up, John. Shut up.
And that's the thing. You're supposed to be saying pride, but you went and got powered up by somebody else. That doesn't sound like saying
Bro,
pride.
Kenny. Okay, let me put it in perspective like
It's
this.
my turn. It's my turn. It's my turn.
Segment. F you, leader. Put it in perspective like this. You finna be a full-fledged lawyer after you graduate in May, right? So what if I came around? I moved back to Lex. I go to law school and I finish in 3 months. You feel me? You wouldn't take that as a challenge, and then we just go against each other in all of our cases, and my clients keep winning. You feel me? You wouldn't have some pride again. Your pride wouldn't be hurt. Your pride wouldn't be hurt. Your lawyer pride, because there's one thing you always keep, Kenny, and that's your lawyer pride. You feel me? Think about it like that. This man Kenny gonna go get a game on his head.
Not gonna lie, Dragon Ball Z with lawyers would be fire.
That my point is, you can't be talking about saying pride to go cry to a witch. Please make me stronger. I'll be in your gang if you make me stronger.
He ain't cry to nobody. That's not what happened.
He went to a baby-sized cricket to get a tattoo to get more power because he couldn't beat Goku.
And he was still weaker than Goku.
And keep going. Keep going. We understand what you put it last.
That's just an idiotic fight. Okay.
You're an idiotic fight.
A baby-sized cricket is disrespectful.
Man, your fight idiotic. They just fought because they were secretly in love with each other.
All right, we'll get to that in a second.
Literally each other's first kiss. They kissed.
Second to last, I'm gonna have to put second to last. Oh man.
Yeah, go ahead. Get ready, John. He's finna pick you. Get ready, John.
It's gotta be that. It's gotta be Josh. I'm sorry. It's gotta be Josh. The fight was good. The fight was good. It was just the infancy of their powers.
Yeah, I get that. But my fight was better than yours, Carla.
Yeah, it's debatable.
All right, second, surprisingly, I'm gonna have to put Bombas.
Wow, that's great.
The reason, listen, the reason. So Bombas has everything. They show the choreography of the fighting, the flashbacks between the fight. Great, some of the best cinematics in the anime at that point. My issue is, how are they really rivals at that point? This man, Kakashi's rival is Guy Sensei at this point, and they compete in everything. Guy calls him his rival all the time. Mm-hmm. Kakashi has admitted that Guy is his rival. Obito is just a guy that's had a grudge against him from years ago. I feel like that's not necessarily a rivalry. They were kids on the same team. Obito always wanted to be better than Kakashi. Kakashi never really thought of Obito as a rival or somebody he had to be better than. Obito just aspired to be better than Kakashi. So if that's like a one-sided thing, I don't think you can be rivalry if it's one-sided.
Can I respond to that before you move on, though?
Go ahead.
In the same way that Obito is the only one that's looking at Kakashi like a rival, is the same way that Guy is the only one that's looking at a rival with Kakashi. You watch Naruto, all of it, right? Kakashi has never called Guy his rival. It was always Guy. If you remember, it was back in the day. Guy was going, Kakashi, I declare you as my rival. And Kakashi was always like kind of annoyed, like, who's this kid?
Or reading porn.
Yeah,
My,
and
question, my,
I'm
question
saying
is, my question is, if he didn't acknowledge him as his rival, why did he participate in so many rivalry competitions with him?
yeah, but hear me out. Hear me out. Though. Hear me out. He never acknowledged that physically to us, right? In the same way he never acknowledged Obito. Now, in the same way that he was having competitions with Guy, he first started having competitions with Obito, and then he thought Obito was dead, right? Obito, who still was his rival at that point, and now that rival progressed from just a rivalry to a grudge against you, goes on and has a whole journey where he's feeding off of that energy, like getting
I,
ready,
I
getting ready,
feel like
getting ready.
I
You
feel
feel
like
me?
if Kakashi knew that Obito was still alive,
He
that
would have. It would still be his
yeah.
rival.
And
Now,
then there's a difference. There's a difference between a rivalry between like competitively and a rivalry like when I see you, like it's on site every time I see you. And
Beach.
all they did was race half the time. They raced or did push-ups or like that. Yeah, it's a competitive rivalry, but it was no really substance behind it. There's a substance behind Obito and Kakashi.
and in the same sense too, right? Because when we're talking about like the importance of this rivalry, really, it gotta matter. It gotta make sense, right? The fight between Naruto and Sasuke. The real reason why I ain't pick it is because of his relevance. When we were in that circle and the Hokages were going, like and Naruto made his speech and shit, I felt like if we ended it there, Naruto made sense. But like we literally just said right now, Naruto and Naruto could have killed Sasuke basically.
Mm-hmm.
So me as your rival, I already surpassed you. But at that point, I'm not treating you as a rival. I'm trying to save you because you're at a loss. Why are you trying to kill me?
So
But
no, my thing is, I'm put it this way: Naruto and Sasuke is Vegeta and Goku done the right way.
What you mean? How?
Solid.
What I'm saying by that is Vegeta obviously hates Goku, right? But he stays on his team and he's friends with him. Sasuke wants to beat Naruto, so he makes himself the bad guy and goes away.
He doesn't want to beat Naruto.
That wasn't why he left though. He left.
That wasn't why he left.
Itachi.
Left to get more power so he can beat
Itachi. To beat Itachi, not Naruto. Itachi.
But he also wants to beat Naruto so he can also gain more power. So
he wanted to surpass. Yeah, he wanted to surpass Naruto.
Exactly.
Now that I'm thinking about it,
Does Vegeta not want to surpass Goku?
You said
Sasuke. Now that I'm thinking about it, Sasuke did the same exact shit. Excuse my language. I don't. My bad.
Yeah, no,
he did the same. He did the same thing that
Vegeta did.
That's why I agree with what Kitty said. This Vegeta and Goku done right because he did the exact same thing. He got a curse mark to get extra power. It just wasn't on the middle of his forehead, and it actually gave him real power.
He got neck tat.
No, but hey, Vegeta got real power. Like Sasuke,
Can I finish my point?
Sasuke, okay, go ahead. Finish your point real quick.
Also, I think there's more on the line between Sasuke and Naruto than Kakashi versus Obito. Yes, that was an important fight in the Ninja War. Yes. However, Sasuke versus Naruto that fight is low key determining who's going to be the next Hokage.
How? I'm struggling. I'm struggling.
You know how? Because remember when Sasuke came back, he said I want to be the Hokage. Now if we go back, wait. Now if we go back into the lore of Naruto, we know that if that started off with what's his name? What's the old dude's name? Kaguya's son.
We know who you're talking about. The
Hagoromo?
Yeah, Hagoromo. His two sons were the original Naruto and Sasuke. Then it passed on to Hashirama and Madara. That was also a fight over who's going to be the leader of the Leaf Village. That passed down to Naruto and Sasuke. That final fight was to determine. It wasn't said on screen, but that was the determining factor of who was going to be. Because if Sasuke would have killed Naruto, there was nobody left around to defeat Sasuke. Sasuke was going to take over the Leaf Village like he planned to.
And you're right. But what I'm trying to get you to understand is that Naruto, if he wanted to beat Sasuke's ass, he would have dragged his ass from the beginning of Konoha to the end of the desert.
I know that. I agree with you on that already.
That's what I'm trying to say. So if it's a rivalry, that fight is not a rivalry fight.
Why it's not?
It's not.
Naruto, because let me finish. Because Naruto is trying to save you. It's in the same way, like you said. It's Naruto is Vegeta versus Goku done right. Goku has Super Saiyan 3 in his bag, aka a revolver. At any point he pulls that bitch out, he shoots you, you're dead. But now, why did he do it? Because he sees that Vegeta has a struggle going on. And right now, it's not about me. It's not about just this planet. This is somebody I care about. So, low-key, I'm trying to save him, if that makes sense. Because you're a loser.
I get it. I get it, though.
Now,
I get that, though.
Yeah, I'm still making the point. Let me we follow me onto the journey. Now, the reason why I'm saying all of that is great, but Kakashi and Obito is greater, is because, like I said, these are side characters, right? You have to present them onto a full story for it to make sense. And they did that, and they did it perfect. And it's a story that makes sense. It's a story that has substance. It's a story that has a grudge sealed onto it on both ends of the stand. You know what I'm saying? They're fighting. At that point, they're trying to kill each other. Kakashi Itachi at that point made the resolve. I'm killing you. Obito is like, I'm killing you too, because I've seen what you've done. But it is translated, like, and then for that, like, not just to be like, you know, they had the exact same fight with a different outcome in the past. A fight that led to them finally being friends. So you have the mirroring aspects. We're fighting a fight that leads to us being friends, and then we're also fighting a fight that potentially leads to us being like both of us dying or one of us dying. That's what the mirror image is, where Obito pushes his younger self down and is like, nah, nigga, I'm killing it.
I mean, that's a good point, but my other thing I'm gonna say is nobody was watching the show Naruto in anticipation to watch Kakashi fight Obito.
And that's
everybody
why
named Mama is everybody named Mama was waiting in anticipation to see Naruto and Sasuke fight.
But no, when Naruto and Sasuke, when you get to that point towards the end of it, when Sasuke says no, like I'm fighting you or some shit, you are not like, oh, we've been waiting for this. You're like, what the fuck is wrong with him? Because at that point, you finally got together. You got to fight Madara, and then you got to fight Otsutsuki. I saved your life times and times again. You saved my life times and times again. We're finally like laying strategies. We're being buddy. And Naruto is like, Shin 7 is finally back. So we're just like, oh, the nigga is jumping back into the mix. When he said, I'm being Hokage, everybody thought he was joking. Everybody's like, what the fuck? How you gonna say that now? We did not that fight. And that fight was not even necessary, like I said.
It was.
No, it was not. No, it was not.
It's literally
the story.
Unavoidable. It was all the way from Hagoromo. That fight is unavoidable.
Ishimoto, like I said, Ishimoto, the creator of himself, said that he added that shit because he saw how people started to be fond of that relationship between Sasuke and Naruto. He said it himself. You watching Naruto at that point in that circle, like I said, when Minato is flying away, when you stop it there, it makes sense.
But what I'm saying is, even if he did add it for whatever reason, it still follows the storyline.
Yes, it does. But like I'm saying, you can't deny that it can't be that good of the best rival fight when one of the rivals could have killed you at any point. Then it's not a rival. It's just me passing you.
Him at that point because he was out of chakra.
He was not. No, he was not. Naruto literally had. What are you talking about? This nigga Sasuke stole his chakra, right? Stole some of his chakra, and they were still going at it.
This man had been fighting for 2 days straight.
Naruto still would have whooped his ass. Sasuke was also fighting.
This was the fight for who was the next Hokage at the Leaf Village.
Was really not.
Because if Sasuke won and killed Naruto, because that's what he was planning to do, they wouldn't have accepted him, and so he was just going to have to. He was just going to have to kill everybody else.
Literally,
he would have been.
He would have been a false Kage. Kage.
I think we can.
What's not Danzo was technically a Kage.
I think we can all. that Mama made a good point. Like I do enjoy that fight for sure. But if we talk about unnecessary fights, that definitely got to be one of the most unnecessary. Like they didn't have to box at the end. Like after they literally just saved the world.
Sasuke left so he could go finally be stronger than Naruto.
Now look,
He left because he knew he would never be stronger than Naruto. That's one of the reasons he left.
No. Okay. Time out.
That's never
been.
No,
let me finish. Okay,
go ahead. Go ahead.
Sasuke saw that the Rasengan was stronger than his Chidori. That he said, "Yep, I'm gone. Fuck y'all," and he left.
Okay, that's a fact. Now, why did Sasuke? You made a great point, Kenny. Why did Sasuke decide to have that fight with Naruto? Why?
Because he wanted to be stronger than him.
No, because Itachi came. Because Itachi came and he had a deep ass grudge against Itachi. But who did Itachi go against? Naruto. And then what ended up happening? Sasuke got his ass beat. Jiraiya came and saved him. And he's like, I'm tired of this shit. I got to figure out where I'm at.
Wait, did you?
He has a fight with Naruto. Right?
They didn't fight. They did not fight.
Who did not fight?
He tried to. Sasuke tried to fight Itachi in the hospital when he came to get Naruto and got pushed, basically bullied.
Naruto never fought him.
Yeah, but Itachi came for Naruto. Naruto couldn't fight.
He's in the Akatsuki. He has to go get the tail beast. Yes, he came for Naruto.
That's what I just said.
What they didn't fight though.
Look, this debate between y'all two has gone.
No, I'm not done. Shut up. Listen. What I said. What the fuck? What I said was that Naruto.
The Baba was mean to me. I'm snitching. I'm telling our leader.
Naruto, right? I'm saying that Itachi came for Naruto. That pissed off Sasuke because you killed my whole family and left me here. So why the fuck you coming for this fucking stranger? And then now Naruto is the only person that they'd be going at forever. So I'm testing my strength against him. They fought, like you said, he hit the Naruto with the Chidori, thinking he's stronger, and then like saw the damage that Rasengan did, and he was like, "I'm gonna go get power," but that power was not for Naruto. It was for Itachi, because Itachi dispatched his ass like it was nothing. Like it was nothing. Put him like in a eternal whatever the fuck that shit was, and tortured the fuck out of his little brother. Now, when he went and got that mark, the fight that Jai is talking about, that point, Sasuke feels like he's stronger than Naruto. When Naruto, Sakura, and Yamato went to see Sasuke, Sasuke feels like he's stronger than Naruto. And he's like, I'm going to kill him. Orochimaru stopped them. They had another fight. Sasuke, when Naruto was poisoned and shit, everybody thought Naruto died. Sasuke felt like he was stronger than Naruto. So he has that conflict. Even at the war, you have these moments where he's saying Naruto, like basically like nigga move, or you were doing these rustic ass moments. He feels like he's that guy. He just felt like after he said it himself. He said, "I just have to cut you as dead weight. Why the hell do you always follow me? I know I got to get rid of you." It was not necessary.
What does that have to do with what I'm saying, Bumble?
What I'm saying is that he did not go after Naruto. He never really had that goal for Naruto. His whole goal was a grudge against Itachi. Now, once
to pass Naruto, bro.
You said what?
One of the Sasuke's goals was to.
That was barely his goal. The main Sasuke's whole life, his whole personality is a grudge against Itachi. Until he finds out that Itachi was a victim too, then that grudge goes from that to the elders of the village. And that's the reason why he randomly said, I want to be Hokage. Because he didn't allow that thing to happen. Now,
to beat Obito.
And listen, now he goes, and when he has that goal of killing the elders, he realized, after he gets his ass beat by Naruto, he realized, Naruto can, like, he's a good guy. He can do that role. So I'm going to be a shadow Hokage. But at any point in that fight, Naruto could have beat his ass. So that rivalry does not even stand at that point because he surpassed him. Not a rivalry.
That is a rivalry.
No, well, rivalry is Obito and Kakashi attacking. That's the best rivalry fight.
Oh, wait, so does that mean Goku and Vegeta not a rivalry? Because at any point, Goku could have beat Vegeta too, right?
No, but that's what you said. That's literally the point I've been making. I said it's this. You said it yourself. It's Goku and Vegeta done right? That's what you said.
It's not though.
So it's the mirroring, but that aspect of it is the mirroring. The aspect of the main character at any point could have pulled out a 9 and beat your ass, but they chose not to.
Khalil,
I disagree.
in my personal opinion, if you was gonna choose a rivalry fight from Dragon Ball Z, I would have chose something from like Goku versus Frieza.
That's not a rivalry. That's not a. That's the same thing as Luffy. That's the same thing as Luffy versus Kaido.
What's another rivalry?
That's the same thing.
They did before.
They fought on multiple occasions.
You said what?
Are you talking about maybe in Super? Maybe like in nah, it's not.
I'm not even calling them rivals. Super. Those are not rivals. When I'm talking about rivals, I'm talking about two people that are supposed to be
surpass each other.
Right, trying to surpass each other, like their goal, and that's the one reason why Goku and Vegeta that I brought them as my argument, because they have been ever since Vegeta landed on Earth, and he didn't necessarily get beat by Goku one-on-one, but he saw the power that Goku had from being a low-class Saiyan, and he was on par with the Prince of all Saiyans. Like one of Vegeta's motivator was being stronger than Kakarot. That was his motivator, and Goku was not going to let anybody be stronger than him.
Yeah,
and they had been in each other like they see each other and now they're at the point where they train with each other. That's a true rivalry. But this is going on way over time. I don't even know where we put it.
My list is me first, then Bomba, then Jai, then Carlil.
Carlil, what's your final list?
My list is me first, then Bomba, then Kenny, then Jai.
So, Jai, what's your list?
My list would go Bomba, Kenny, me, Carlil.
So Bomba, there was 2 votes for Bomba first, and then I heard 2 other votes for Bomba second. So it looks like Bomba is the winner over here.
Who put Bomba first? Carlil put himself first.
I put myself first.
Carlil put himself first, so I'm second.
Jai put Bomba first, didn't he?
Oh, because you voted for yourself.
So technically,
that's why Senegal lost the World Cup.
No, that's okay. We lost, since we lost at the same time as you guys. It's cool.
That's crazy.
I'm not Team USA. So
yes, cool. We are. That's
what team are you?
We said at the beginning of sports segment, I said whatever team Messi's on is winning.
Oh yeah,
what passport?
We Argentina for sure. We Argentina.
What passport you got?
You said what?
Nigga, shut up. You ain't said Argentina.
I did.
Argentina. Kenny did. You did not. You said the US of A. I have the clip.
I'll roll with my leader.
My team won.
Our team won. Whole ass niggas. All right, but we gonna draw it up. It looks like, if we go off of averages and picks and things like that, Bomba's fight won. Next time, I hope we all just don't have like 3 Naruto in one draft. We need some variety, people.
Bro, because all the other rivals suck. Like Deku versus fucking Bakugo. That's not a good one.
That's not
a good one.
And most rivals, they don't really fight in anime, like Shinra and them, or like
I say you don't have not fought yet.
You said what?
I say have never fought yet.
Yeah.
Hey, that's gonna be one for the books.
That's gonna be one for the books. That's gonna be a good fight.
That's gonna be one for the books when they finally do that. But Bomba's list won. We're gonna go ahead and end the anime segment now. We got Kenny next with Media Entertainment. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, follow us on all social media platforms. Follow my man Jai. I'll put his information in the description. And that's been the anime segment. We's out.